Shout out Big Mouth Media. You are tuned in to Never Off.
Yes, sir. Yo, it's your boy, Big Mouth for the South, man. Let the people know we rocking with today.
Yes, sir. We got your boy Never Off in the building. Big Never Off, if you don't know already.
Never off?
Yeah, Never Off.
Where that come from?
Shit, it really just came from before I was even rapping, going hard with the rapping. It really came from like everything I did. I was always doing it. Like if I put, you know what I'm saying, put my effort in something, I'm always doing it. Like hooping, I'm always doing it. Put my effort in that shit. Damn, it could be damn cars. I put my effort into it. So it really came from I'm always working on something. You know what I'm saying? I'm never stagnant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm about to say, long story short, man. Long story short, you always working.
Just long story short, always fucking working. Whatever it is, I'm always working.
Did somebody give you that name, or you kind of came up with it yourself?
Man, it really came from a lot of people saying like, yo, hit me on some chill type shit. Like, yo, what you doing this weekend, or what you got going on? I'm like, oh shit, I'm working on this project, or I'm working on some real estate type shit. They're like, oh damn, boy, you always working. So it's like, shit, I'm really never off, for real. As crazy as it sounds.
Nah, I get it. That's facts. Shit, man. Where you from, though, man? Pop your shit, man. Let the people know where you represent.
You know, it's big Raleigh shit, man. Born and raised in Raleigh. I slid around a little bit, but shit, I'm mainly out of Raleigh, north side of Raleigh, man. Around down fucking capital area. But shit, that's basically really where I'm from.
Yeah. So, you grew up in Raleigh?
Grew up in Raleigh. I moved around a little bit, but I was pretty much here in Raleigh.
Yeah. So, growing up, what type of person was you? Like, what type of kid was you?
Man, it's crazy. As a kid, I ain't never really got in no type of trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? My sister, like my other sister, is like really the one who got into trouble as a kid. I was always a good kid, man, staying out the way. I was always a smooth, cool ass nigga, for real.
Yeah. Where you go to school at?
High school, 9th grade year, I went to Wakefield High. I went there for a year, and then my 10th through 12th, I fucking around and went to a private school. So I started hooping. I was hooping before I moved to Raleigh. We stayed in this area near Durham. And I was hooping. I just had a fucking goal out there. I ain't had nothing else to do. I was always doing that shit. Came up here, was nice at this shit. And I played at Garner Road, you know, in the South and shit. And some people found me and told me to come to this private school and told me to start hooping. So shit, that's what it was. It's free education and get to hoop. So why not? Fuck it.
Yeah. Was it a big step, though, going from public school to private school?
Man, that shit was crazy. It's like two different worlds. Honestly, like, you know, in public school, you got, 3,000 kids, 3,000 fucking seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen, all that. And then when you go to private school, it's only really 100 motherfuckers in the school. So it's like, it ain't no bitches there no more. It's like, you see the same motherfuckers every day, no new people. And if it's really some drama in that shit, you gotta see these motherfuckers every day. So it's a big ass adjustment, for real.
Yeah. What would you say, which one you like better though? Did you like going to the public school better or the private school?
I ain't gonna hold you. For the bitches, public school. I mean, you can always get something new, but like private school definitely gave me a perspective on life. Like I need to take some shit serious and it helped me develop as a man better. But you know what I'm saying? As far as hooping, that shit was lit. I mean, it was no better experience, but as far as the bitches, that's the only thing that public school got on private school, for real.
Yeah. So look though, you was on the women though?
Man, I'm telling you, it was bad for me back in the day, man. I calmed down a lot since I got older, but it was bad. Like going to a private school and being a hooper, bro. Everywhere you go, like we used to travel so much, and it's like all you had to do was tell her, oh, you hoop, and you know what I'm saying. It was that, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. When did you realize that that hooping wasn't gonna be like the final call though, like you wasn't gonna go to the league?
Man, I was 19. I had got my baby mama pregnant, you know what I'm saying, and I still tried to go hoop. I went to college. I still tried to go hoop. I was gonna try to go overseas, but like she put me in like this court situation where I had to show up at court. I done spent thousands in the court system trying to get legal custody of my son. So that battle just, you know what I'm saying, it kind of got me losing motivation and shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'm about to go get the bag for my son. That's pretty much how I ended up like I am, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, and like, when was it when you transferred over to like being a rapper?
Honestly, I've been rapping since. It's crazy because my man just sent me some old clips of me rapping back in like 2007. We had this group called World Face. It was in. It's like a group of 4 of us, and we used to put out albums and shit. Like we'll put the shit out, but we never like promoted and this, that, and the third. So I was always rapping, and it was something that I was good at. I was good at putting words together. So like when I fuck around and I was rapping, I stopped when I was hooping. When I went to private school, I stopped completely. You know what I'm saying? And then I just picked the shit back up recently, just because I did a freestyle and I posted the shit, and that shit went crazy. And I dropped a single called Wave. This was last year sometime. And I was like, club promoters would hit me, like, come out, you know what I'm saying, perform this shit. I did a few shows and they was going crazy. So I was like, I'm going to pick the shit up and run with it, you know?
Yeah. What kind of style do you say you have, though? Would you consider yourself like a gangster rapper, inspiration? Like, what type of style?
Honestly, it's hard to put a style on what I do. Like, I'm versatile as fuck. Like, the tape I just dropped is so versatile. It's crazy. Like, I wouldn't say I'm no hood nigga, but I ain't no nigga to play with at the same time. Like, I'm a type of drip rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like a Lil Baby or fucking, I can do some Lil Baby shit, some T Grizzly shit. It's just, I'm a mix, you know what I'm saying? You never know what you can get with me.
Yeah. So look, though, let's be honest. Do you really, like, when I ask you this, it's like a million rappers. Mm-hmm. Even just in North Carolina, like, everybody rap. So, like, what's your chances of you actually, like, blowing up, though, being, like, you know what I'm saying, America's Next Star?
Man, honestly, like, I know a few rappers, you know what I'm saying, that's like not out there yet, but they got buzz, and really the main thing is consistency and being persistent. And I think I'm really one of the hardest working out of North Carolina right now, and it's just honestly, once I get the promo right with what I'm doing, it's God's timing. I mean,
so you saying right now on Big Mouth Media that you one of the hardest?
One of the hardest, on God, one of the hardest. If you go listen to the tape Next Level I just dropped, that shit is going crazy, it's doing numbers. Y'all will understand why I'm one of the hardest. I'm so fucking versatile, it don't make no sense.
Yeah. What makes you different from any other rapper though?
Just, I don't do a lot of capping. I know it's a handful of rappers that don't do no capping when they rap. Like niggas will tell you the shit I rap about in my songs, this shit done really went down. You know what I'm saying? It don't be a lot of hood shit, but it be like I got an op or something, we squabble or whatever, or some shit that went down. Like I used to sell weed at my mom's crib, and like I just put a lot of shit out that I really do, or is what's really been going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What was like the biggest lesson that you learned though, like growing up though?
The biggest lesson I learned as far as the music, or as far as like life's perspective?
Perspective.
I mean, the biggest lesson, honestly, is nobody.
Cause I'm pretty sure the perspective has something to do with how you carry yourself in music.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. Like the biggest lesson I learned is nobody gonna give you shit. You know, I learned that at a young age. That's why I started. That's really how I got my name Never Off. I started getting into shit heavy. I was always working on something. You know what I'm saying? Just picking up shit that people can use. You know what I'm saying? That I never be out of a working environment or anything like that. Just the work ethic. I picked that up real early. That's what I learned in life for real.
Yeah. How you feel about the Carolina music scene right now?
Buzzing. Carolina music scene is buzzing. I feel like, honestly, once, Stunna and Baby got on, it was a lot of people that just started rapping just to try to get on. They ain't never put no effort in. They ain't never put no time into it. But it's niggas like me that be up all times. You can ask all the niggas I ain't with. I be up all times at night, 4, 5 in the morning. I'm still recording. I dropped a tape recently, and I've been still recording every night. So I got music. I'm persistent with it, not like these other rappers that's just trying to hop on or ride a wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's funny that you said riding the wave, because I was actually going to ask you about that. How would you actually define riding the wave, though? What does riding the wave mean to you?
Honestly, man, like, stealing the nigga drip, stealing the nigga sound, like, it's I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, when Stunna dropped, I heard a lot of niggas that got posted by other blogs and shit, they sound like Stunna. Like, niggas trying to sound like other niggas to get on and get views, and that shit just, it ain't, honestly, to me, that ain't how it go. You gotta come with your own style, something niggas ain't heard of before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But with it being so many rappers out here and so many sounds, but how many actual sounds can you, like, reinvent, though?
That's the beauty of it.
Because some people gonna have the same sound because there's so many rappers.
Yeah, that's true. And honestly, I feel like the people that got the same sound, it don't go as far. Like they can catch buzz, but they don't go as far. You can look at all the rappers that made it, like different sounds. I mean, it's different ways to do a lot of things. Just like people invent new things every day. It's different ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between somebody looking at a person and somebody not looking at a person. Because I've been rapping seriously for about 2 years when I picked it back up. And I had a label hit me already, so it's just really about bringing something different to the table.
Yeah. So you already had labels reaching out to you?
It won't necessarily labels. It was just this one label. It's called Rise Up Music Group. It was an independent label. The dude Juice Carter reached out, himself and tried to sign me to a deal. I really, I didn't sign it for other reasons, but yeah, a label did reach out.
Yeah. What's the dollar amount though that a label has to offer you for you that you won't refuse?
It ain't. Honestly, what I was telling the dude who reached out, like, it's not really about money. You know what I'm saying? I just want the exposure because I know I can build my fan base and build my fan base. I'm not where I want to be or where I need to be to get signed to a major label. He was just an independent, label, but he wasn't offering anything on the table like. I told him I'll sign it if he can grow my audience, you know what I'm saying, and book. He was saying he could book shows and get paid, but I want to grow as an artist also, and he wasn't really offering that, so I didn't sign.
Yeah. What's going to be the key to your success, though?
Honestly, it's pretty simple. Like, it sounds simple, but, like, doing it is tough. Just being consistent. Like, a lot of people can be consistent, but you also have to put money behind yourself. You got to invest in yourself, so if you're not investing in yourself as like promo and all that, you're not gonna go nowhere. Cause I know it's people out there that haven't heard my music yet. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be able to reach those people. So that's really the key to getting on.
Yeah. To an up and coming rapper though that might see this interview and want to know like some information or what they're getting themselves into, like what type of monthly budget do you think a successful rapper need to have though, just to make some noise?
Honestly, rapping not for everybody, obviously. Like, if you can't put the money behind yourself, then you should not be doing it. If you got things to take care of, you know what I'm saying? It's plenty of nights where niggas didn't eat or niggas ate, like in my songs I tell you, niggas ate ramen noodles and bologna sandwiches just so I can get money to go to the studio. But honestly, I would say about $400, $500 a month. If you can put $400, $500 a month behind yourself and invest in yourself, you can take off.
Yeah. Shit, let's talk about those bologna sandwiches, man. What was the reason for some of those tough times?
Man, like, my mama gonna kill me if she hear this shit, but it won't.
Tell mama I'm sorry.
It won't really off the strength of my mom's, like, my mom's and my pops, because, you know what I'm saying, I was in a, double parent household, so everything was copacetic that way. And it was just like, when I got out on my own, I told you I try to do things on my own, so it's like, I ain't never asked nobody for help, you know what I'm saying? So even if somebody offered me help, I'm refusing, you know what I'm saying? I've just been that type of dude all my life. So it's like, oh, I got to do something with this bread right here. I can eat myself. I'm going to make sure my son's straight. But if I get some food that I like, then I ain't going to better hit the studio tomorrow. Or I ain't going to better do something I wanted to do, put money and invest in myself. So it's like plenty of nights I had to, cook up the ramen noodles, you know what I'm saying? And make a bologna sandwich with it. And that's really where it came from, you know what I'm saying? Just, sacrificing.
Yeah. What's the main reason though for you having like so much pride growing up though? Like why, you know what I'm saying? Like why you don't want to ask somebody for something? Everybody needs help.
Right. Honestly, my father instilled that in me. Like, he used to tell me stories about, my granddad, he ain't never asked for help. He always did shit on his own. And that instilled in him. So it's like, I saw my pops never ask nobody for help, and like he went out and got it on his own. Even when he wasn't feeling good, he could be sick, he'd go out and get it on his own. So I'm like, why not do that? Niggas not gonna give you nothing no way, so you might as well get it on your own. You know what I'm saying? So that's really where it came from. My pops instilled that in me when I was a young boy.
Yeah, but why is that though? Like, why do you feel like people don't really like throwing people alley-oops or looking out for people?
The world, bro, like, honestly, if it was back then, like, I know it was more help back then, but now it's just like the world has changed, the game has changed. Everybody's like, I know you seen that thing, like, it's like a picture of a meme where it's like a bucket and it's crabs, and you know what I'm saying, they all trying to get on top of each other and crawl out. Honestly, it's like that.
Yeah.
You know, everybody want to get on top or get the upper hand on a nigga or shine on a nigga, which that's not the case when really everybody can eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We on Big Mouth Media, like I said, man. We can get this word out to the people. Like, what would you tell the world though? Just how, like, you know, some advice that you would give to the world in general.
Shit, whatever you doing, stay persistent with it. I mean, niggas ain't become millionaires and billionaires on sitting on their ass or hating on the next man. So, whatever you doing, block out distractions and just get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit, let's move on to the music, my boy. How many tapes you got out right now?
I got one tape out right now. So that's the next level, the mixtape.
So hold on. You've been rapping for about 2 or 3 years and you only got one tape out?
One tape. I've been dropping singles. I really don't even want to put out tapes. I've been dropping singles. Like, I'll drop a single and then like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, I'll drop another single just because I feel like it catches people's attention more. They don't want to sit here and be like, they don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, who was never off? They go and see a whole tape. They're not going to click and listen to every song in that tape. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so
I understand
I put out a single and grab more attention.
All right. I understand that. Is there a method, though, for dropping the singles, though? Because if you just dropping singles like that, I know you got to be some type of strategy to set them up for the tape, though. Like to build some type of momentum and buzz so you can give them that tape.
Yeah. So I've been dropping singles for the last about 2 years. And really, it's just the feedback I got. And it was like, yo, you need to drop a tape. Like, we fuck with the shit you got. So I imagine how a tape gonna go. It's gonna go crazy. So that they really gave me the motivation to drop a tape because I was against the shit. I was like, I'm gonna drop a single, shoot a visual for it every time. But they gave me the motivation for it, and like by the looks of it, the tape going crazy. So it's like they really fucking with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's the name of the tape and where they can find it at?
The name of the tape is Next Level, and you can find it on all platforms. No matter where you go, you can find it. You can even Shazam this shit while it's playing in somebody's radio. Check your iPhone and it'll pull it up on your shit. It's everywhere.
Yeah. So what's really been your biggest accomplishment, though, since you've been rapping?
Man, I could say my biggest accomplishment is, you know what I'm saying, getting offered bread to do shows. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest accomplishment. But personal accomplishment is really this mixtape, like the feedback I got off the mixtape. You know, it's 10 songs, and like I'm versatile up there. It's not one, you know, ain't no type of shit. It's some shit you can jam to. It's some shit you can get in your feelings to. It's some shit that'll make you think. So it's just all over the board. That's why I tape so hard.
Yeah. If you can tell a fan one song to go listen to win them over, like what would that song be?
Honestly, it depends on what type of fan it is. If it's a female, Conditional Love. You know, all the females hit me up saying they love it. They love Conditional Love. If you're going through something where you just lost a loved one, Fallen Soldiers, which the video about to drop tomorrow for, you know, look out for that. If you just like vibing some shit, I'd probably say go with the intro or go with Anybody. Those right there catch your attention most definitely.
Shit, what can we expect next from you though?
Going crazy with the visuals. Honestly, I'm thinking about dropping another tape. The tape is doing so well. I'm like, I gotta get them something else just for blessing me and supporting me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is there a date set for it?
It ain't no date set yet. I mean, I gotta go through the whole process. I got songs out already. Like I can really throw a tape together and put it out anytime because I got that many songs ready. But you know what I'm saying? I wanna get them time to eat up that next level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How many unreleased songs you think you have?
Probably maybe 200.
200?
200 unreleased songs, yes sir.
But out of those 200 though, how much is really like fire though?
Out of those 200, I'll probably say maybe 30 of those are fire. You know, 30 are fire. I really record, like if I'm feeling it, I record. And if I don't like the shit, I'll still leave it, you know what I'm saying? So I count those as some of my songs. But I never put it out. But as far as those 30 songs, I can drop and it go crazy. Like right now, I let my peoples preview this song called what I name this shit, Shake It. And I'm really waiting for the clubs and everything to open back up. You know how quarantine and this coronavirus got shit. I'm really waiting for that to, you know, open back up. And when I drop it, I know that shit gonna go stupid in the club. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I'm waiting on to drop the next single for real. Then I'm probably gonna drop a tape because I know that's gonna go stupid.
Yeah. Hey, look, man, we on Big Mouth Media, man. Before we get up out of here, man, pop your shit, man. Talk to the people, man. What's up on your chest?
You know what I'm saying? It's big never off shit. I'm probably the hardest out of North Carolina besides the sign rappers. Just ain't got the promo, so you know, never off on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Real never off is my Instagram name. The hardest out. Ain't nobody fucking with me lyrically, and I'm the most versatile. Fuck you talking about?